this is an RPG, where news are supposed to travel at 18 times the speed of light, and you're meaning to tell me that someone like Juniper doesn't even know about this little legend from Lacunosa Town? Really? I'm having a really hard time, swallowing this, but either way, Juniper's theories are correct considering all the circumstantial evidence that she pointed out. And yeah, QRAM doesn't like sunlight. Of course, it prefers hail, but let's not get into that. And yeah, the name Lacunosa could be derived from Lacunosa's clouds. Of course, she's telling us something that we already all know, because all towns in Unova come from names of clouds. Yes, there's a cloud named Bob. Look it up. But anyway, yes, this is something that we could ask Drayden after we beat him, obviously, because as was said earlier, he's rather unlikely to talk before I beat him. So, yeah, Drayden wrestles with his Pokemon. Okay, let's go over this little fact here. This guy has a Haxorus. Drayden wrestles with a Haxorus. Holy fucking shit. The fact that he's not dead suggests that he must be pretty damn strong, especially for an old guy like him. So I'm gonna heal my team really quick because there's going to be a major boss battle coming right up. I think... yeah, sorry, I was just sort of thinking to myself there. So over here, over to the exit/entrance of Lacunosa Town, Hugh is waiting, and he's looking for Team Plasma because that's all he ever cares about. And wouldn't you know it, here's Zinzolin and some random grunt. Talk about a coincidence. And I still can't get over how Zinzolin, of all people, became the second in command of Team Plasma, considering what their goals are this time around and what we know of him from the first game. And of course, he's going to go on and on about society because, you know, that's what Plasma Sages do. They like to hear the sound of their own voice. They're all very similar to Getsis in that aspect. And, can you just be done already? I just want to kick your ass. I don't care about whatever it is you have to say, and neither does you. Wow, for once I actually agree with you. Kill me now. Kill me now. Let me guess, you're about to feel my rage. I swear to God, I didn't know that was that. He is just that predictable, reciting the same lame catchphrases over and over. Anyway, this is a double battle with you against Zinzolin and some random grunt. Zinzolin likes Cryogonal a lot. And I do mean a lot, but this isn't such a favorable matchup considering that Ember isn't going to have nearly enough juice to take out that Cryogonal. So I'm going to go with Excadrill instead and Rock Slide these losers to death. Let's see. Okay, Cryogonal goes next. Light Screen. Pretty... I don't remember that Samurott set off the top of my head, but Light Screen is a waste of time considering that, okay, so it's Revenge, which is not even enough to kill it? Are you serious? I mean, have you seen Cryogonal's defense stat? It's like one of the worst stats for a fully evolved Pokemon in the entire game, and I get frozen! Fuck! So now, what am I gonna send out? Because I'm sure as hell not keeping that thing in. I mean, sure, I could wait until it thaws out and let Hugh do all the work, but let's be honest here, it's Hugh, and I would never trust that guy with anything, ever. So, yeah, had it been Bianca, it would have been something else, but Hugh, no. Just no. So I'm going to go with Volcarona. No, it's a bad idea because Golbat is there. I'm going to go with the Electros instead because it's not like it has any weaknesses that Sneasel could exploit or anything. Besides, considering that I know for a fact that this Samurott knows Revenge, I think this Sneasel's lifespan can be counted in seconds at best. Please tell me you're doing this on Sneasel. Okay, good. For a moment there, I thought he was going to do it on Golbat. But anyway, only one Pokemon left. I'm just, Thunderbolt, Rock Slide, both were really, of course, I probably should have gone with Thunderbolt because of the higher accuracy, but does it really matter? No, I guess I used Rock Slide because I still had that Sneasel over there on the mine, but it was dead, whatever. Doesn't matter, we still have another Pokemon left, that's right, that Golbat was the Grunts first, so I guess I'm gonna go with Thunderbolt, which is my strongest move on this game. Samurott used Encore! Really? Did you just use Encore on a Pokemon that was just sent out? And a slow one to boot? God damn it, Hugh, why do you suck so damn much? At least this Grunt doesn't look like he's any more competent, even though he's got evolved Pokemon, which appears like never. And here's weak armor, crappy ability. Guess that. Oh yeah, scratch what I said. This Grunt is a total idiot nonetheless. Garbodor goes down, and this ends the battle. Man, this was way harder than it had any right to be. My Excadrill should have plowed through this entire thing. Too bad it got frozen at the wrong time. I guess Hugh, well, at least he held his own. His Samurott didn't die even though he had some other Pokemon in reserve, whatever. But don't get me wrong, that doesn't change anything. I still hate his guts. And one thing I'm really hoping when it comes to X and Y is that, well, it looks like we're going to have a whole bunch of rivals. I'm hoping for at least one to turn out decent. So, yeah, you head over there and hunt these guys down. I'm just going to head back to heal. And then I'm going to move on over to the village bridge where Lapras can be found. Of course, it's only a 5% appearance rate, and it's only in rippling water to boot, so this could take a while. Especially since I really want one with water absorb and a usable nature. But I almost forgot. I should buy Thunder and Fire Blast Thunder for Lapras and Fire Blast for Volcarona. So I'm going to take care of that right now. I'm going to improve Volcarona's arsenal a little bit. Picked up Psychic a few moments ago, so I'm going to give it to Volcarona, get rid of Gust, since, well, it's kind of pointless now. I don't think I ever really used it anyway. So here's Fire Blast, that's going to replace Amber. Of course, the low PP is sort of a shame, but Amber isn't going to be doing too much from here on out, so Fire Blast is still an improvement regardless. So, we're going to move on over to the village bridge, and I'm going to wait until nighttime to hunt Lapras. The reason for that is because these things know Perish Song, and as a result, I really don't want to take any chances. I'm going to go straight for the Dusk Balls, just in case they decide to use Perish Song, which puts everything on a counter, and I have like 3 more turns to catch it. This would be really bad. So, let's head over to the river in the middle of this place. I don't know if this tennis ass can see me. Probably not, but I'm still going to take no chance. So here we are. And oh boy, am I not looking forward to this. Found the Lapras. It didn't take as long as I expected. First, I'm going to put it to sleep, of course. I can't weaken it, unfortunately, with Lilligant, because even Giga Drain is going to kill it, especially a level 32 one. And I don't want to switch in anything else to weaken it because of the threat of Perish Song, so I'm just going to start throwing Dust Balls at it. But yeah, it didn't take too long. It took like 20 attempts or so, which is the average for a Pokemon that has a 5% appearance rate. It's not the quickest thing ever. My Lilligant managed to gain 2 levels during that time, but it's definitely not an obscenely long time. And Lapras was caught already! I expected it to be a lot tougher than that, especially since its catch rate isn't the highest in the world, but hey, I'm not complaining. Now, I have a free spot in my party. I remembered this time around just so I could look at its nature on the spot. Let's see what we got. Hardy nature. This is neutral and water absorb. Well, looks like this is my final team member, guys. This is a keeper. And, you know, sure, it's not modest or timid, but at least it's not adamant or jolly. God, that would have sucked. I am about to conclude my grinding for Mienfoo. This is the last Audino left to go before it hits level 53, and I can evolve it. I have delayed its evolution 3 times because I wanted it to get high jump kick early, so I'm going to get rid of jump kick. As you can see, it also has drain punch, dig, and U-turn. I'm thinking of getting rid of dig and teaching it rock slide instead once it gets that wide lens that I want to buy it, just because, well, it has more type coverage with the other moves I have compared to dig, which is a bit redundant when I already have the drain punch and high jump kick. So here we are! Mienfoo evolved into Mienshao. So all that's left to do is grind Lapras and buy that wide lens, and I'll be good to go. Now over here I want to show you there's a Yancy tile, and I believe this is call number 9, which means the next one will be very important. And wow, I kind of like how you can see the rain in the background, of course. It could do with more clouds, but still, it's a nice touch, I guess. So, be back soon! Okay, we are now fully done with grinding. This is what my Lapras looks like. Ice Beam, Surge, Psychic, Thunder, with the Expert Belt. Since, well, with all the type coverage I'm getting, why not? So, we can now head into Route 14, and explore it properly. So, the way my team is right now is that, well, you just saw Mienshao is at level 53, and the rest is at 48, including Lapras. I'm going to lead with Volcarona for this little segment, which should last no more than 3 minutes, just, to complete this video, give you something to watch at least. And by the way, yes, I went to the Battle Subway and got a wide lens from Mienshao, so at least that's done. I wouldn't have even needed to jump through these hoops had I played Black 2, but, that kind of thing happens, and it's not really that much of a problem anyway. So, Route 14 is a bit peculiar in that, well, you can see there are waterfalls all over the place. Just like in Black and White 1, this place leads to the Abundant Shrine, where you have to know Waterfall in order to get to it. You get Waterfall at around Victory Road, I think. But the weird thing is that inside the Abundant Shrine, the levels are about the same as those on Route 14. So, even though you can't get there right now, and you can't get there for a while, the levels are still surprisingly low, I mean they're low, which is kind of weird. You would have thought that since your waterfall was needed to get there, they would have pumped the levels up a little, but they did not. Maybe they just forgot that you really need a waterfall to get up there. I don't know what's the actual reason. Your guess is as good as mine. And, okay, I gotta focus here, because that Gligar could be a pain in the ass. I don't know its moveset, but better be safe than sorry. Of course, this is going to be kind of a gang-up, so I think, yeah, it doesn't resist fire, so I'm gonna try and go full power with Fire Blast. We go with Rock Slide, and, well, yeah, Electros can't do anything anyway because it's all the way at the other end. Is Fire Blast going to be enough to kill Gligar? Yes, Gligar, of course, being known more for its physical bulk than its special one, as we all know. So, we have done quite a bit over these last few days. We've grinded 2 Pokemon to acceptable levels, we got a wide lens, and yeah, we did a whole bunch of stuff, so next time it's going to be progress as usual, and okay, we get some banter about the X-Transceiver. Yeah, banter from a sign, imagine that. And guess what? I don't care! So with that, see you next time.